That's why she hasn't been beaten. She's just that good of a champion, blah, blah, blah. But my issue with that statement is her level of strategy is absolute garbage, and you'll see what I mean whenever we start to fight her. I'm back on Montevero, of all places. But that's the issue I have with the champion stuff. It doesn't fully make sense in my head how the Paldean region works on that. Oh, finally, somebody can battle. I twisted my ankle climbing some. You twisted your Pokeball, sir. I can't see you. There you are. Hello everybody, my name is King Kazm, aka Kazm Vulfhart, whatever you want to call me, and welcome back to Pokemon Violet Bug-type Gym Leader Run. Oh my gosh. Why can I nail that, but I couldn't nail it in the Scarlet... Sword Bug-type Gym Leader Run. Sure, let's fight Tulip. I'm thinking I might do the DLC with this, but I'll probably skip through the story pretty quickly. I suppose you're right. Okay, I'll get things moving here on my end. Let's keep the tagline simple, naturally beautiful. And order the new eyeshadow color too, would you? Thanks, you're a doll. Gotta run now. Chat with you later. How are those things moving on her? Hello there. I'm Tulip, the gym leader here. Though I must tell you that being a makeup artist is my line of work. Okay. I'm sorry, my eyes are my eyes can't leave the freaking moving things that are on her shoulder. Dendra had nothing but praise for you. She said you totally slayed out there. I must say, you're a cute challenger, Kazm. I'm sure my ESP exercise made you all the more beautiful. Doesn't that make you happy? No. I don't want to be beautiful. I want to be handsome. I'm kidding. You keep your Pokemon beautiful and clean as well. I see you have quite the aesthetic sense. Appearance is equally important for both people and Pokemon. Makeup is like magic. Anyone can use it to change their appearance. Allow me to put my skills to use to make your cute little Pokemon even more beautiful. No. What are they? That's so unnerving. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll still do the DLC. But since I basically did the DLC in my Scarlet version, I won't worry too much about the story. Toxic spikes. It wants to eat my face. And it will allow me to catch the bug-type Pokemon that are in the DLC, although I don't remember seeing very many new ones in Indigo Disc, but I haven't really searched much in that one. I'm not going to go heavy on the strategy. Oh no. That's rare for me to see Crunch do the stat lowering twice, much less in a row. I think it only has like a 30% chance to do that. Bird. Bird. It's the Lady Gaga bird. I mean, am I wrong in thinking that? It does kind of look like something Lady Gaga would wear. Dead. An unnecessary crit. If I had... I'll switch back to Almond. If I had Stealth Rocks, this would be a lot more proper of a strategy. Because the main reason you do something like Toxic Spikes or Stealth Rocks is to counteract a Pokemon that comes in with Sturdy. Since Sturdy triggers whenever they're... Pardon me. Sturdy triggers whenever they go from full health to almost dead, and it keeps them from dying with 1 HP. Stealth Rock is a little better in that sense than Toxic Spikes, because Toxic Spikes doesn't always kill something. Or Toxic Spikes doesn't always poison something, I should say. Almond might go down to this. Yep. At least it was a fair trade. Like right there, it might have been better if... Wow, a lot of people got a level up there. You're just as hard to get rid of as Caked on Mascara. See, I need a good makeup remover. Please not acetone. I hate the smell of acetone, to be honest. Come here, my little Florgus. It's time for a makeover. You'll become a new you. See, this is what threw me off about the Indigo Disc, is that in base game, they're terrestrializing their Pokemon that is the odd type out to match the rest of the types. Ow. I'm glad I'm struggle bugging because I need to lower your special attack. You hurt. But they terrestrialized the odd one out to match the rest of their team. But what's the word? In the Indigo Disc, they haven't done that at all, except for Lacey did. I think Lacey did. Now, this might be spoilers. This is spoilers, actually, because this stuff hasn't come out yet. But I do kind of want to talk about it a little bit. Thrashalize. Mega Horn. My bewitching beauty methods will cleanse you right down to the depths of your pores. A lot of what you say is weird. pancake for the win. That was not a hard fight, and I'm glad it wasn't. Your strength has a magic to it that cannot be washed away. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh god, it's on her legs too. I lost the battle and your beauty rivals even my own. I can't believe it. Oh, that was a question, not a statement. Whoopsies. You are quite splendid. Yes, truly amazing. Perhaps I should take you under my wing before you make your big break elsewhere. No. Please no. I'm not a good makeup artist. I'm mildly colorblind. But I suppose I need to work on myself a little more first before I run off and do such a thing. And you've earned my gym badge. Allow me to strike one of my best poses to give it to you. Congratulations, Kazm. That seems like a very not smart pose for being in heels. With 7 gym badges, Pokemon of up to level 55 will be easier to catch and will listen to your commands that you give them. The commands you give them. If you train hard, you'll be able to use the moves in a totally perfect way. Psychic. Actually, I did need this. Don't go uploading that selfie we just took to social media, okay? I think my makeup has run a little bit with all the moving and sweating I did during our battle. You didn't really move all that much, though. I need to fix it fast before my next appointment. My schedule is absolutely packed, you know? Farewell, then. How did you... That is actually something I just realized. Or I may have realized it in the past and haven't talked about it yet. All these people have other jobs, right? Ah! Hey, Rika here, at your service. These gyms really aren't giving you much trouble, are they? Not really. Which one was the hardest for me so far? Ghost wasn't that bad, I don't think. Might have been the normal gym, actually, that was the one that gave me the hardest time. I can't remember fully. Rika! Huh? Alright, you two haven't met yet. Have you? This young man is Kazm. He's good with Pokemon, even La Primera's taken an interest in him. Oh wow. But I think the Pokemon on Team Poppy are really strong too. Yeah, you're gonna be a problem later. Like, really strong. Which one of you is stronger, do you think? Well, I'm one of the Elite Four, so I'm more amazing. This is another reason why I feel like Paldea is kind of... anarchy. They have a child as an Elite Four member. I feel like there's supposed to be an age requirement for this. Now, aren't you just adorable? I know it's hard to believe, but this tiny little one is indeed one of the Elite Four. Yeah, I am. I hope I get to show you my Pokemon soon, mister. So hurry up and come up to the Pokemon League. It's where the pinnacle. That's where the pinnacle of Pokemon battling happens. See you there. Hey, wait up. Well, you keep up the good work. You heard the kid. She's waiting for you. Wait up, Poppy. Don't leave your pal Rika behind. So, okay, I'm gonna rant a little bit. And I'm rubbing my eyes because I'm so confused and stressed about it. Well, I'm not stressed per se, but it is. Who is making that noise? Stop it. Spoink. It's Spoink. Okay, that's fine. Spoink's adorable. So, my issue with Paldea, from what I have shown in this series up until this point, and I'll talk about a few things I haven't shown yet, but we'll possibly become prevalent soon. I mean, it will become prevalent soon. It's just... So, first and foremost, Paldea is obviously this big, massive region. It's like every other Pokemon region. That's fine. It has a school, has a Pokemon gyms, has all that fun stuff. I'm perfectly fine with that. Thank you. Let me get the map out real quick. And this is basically the map. You see, it makes sense to... Like, this is proper region area. It also has, I'm now realizing, 4 lighthouses, which also makes sense, since it seems to be an island-locked nation. Or an island nation, I should say. Now, the first issue arises with the school itself. I have nothing wrong with a school wanting to integrate or have the capability of teaching people of all ages, from children to adults, because some adults need teaching too. And I don't know of... I'm an American, I'm stupid. I don't know of any schools over here in America that have a similar type of teaching curriculum to the Paldea's school. Yuva, this one it's Yuva Academy. In Scarlet it's named something different, but the Academy. Am I wrong in thinking that there is no school, and I really would like somebody to tell me in the comments below, this would help me out so much. Am I wrong in thinking that there is no school in America, or much less the world, that teaches people from young kids' age, like kindergartners, all the way up to... Well, so far I've seen at most a middle-aged person, maybe an elderly person too, as a student from Yuva Academy. So am I wrong in assuming that there's no school like that in the real world? That's an answer, that's a thing that feels kind of out of place. I know it's a Pokemon game. I know it's a video game. It's not based on a whole lot of reality things, but still, it's something I can't seem to fully wrap my head around and accept, so it's just throwing me off a bit. Another issue I have is the champion system. Also, while I'm talking, I'm looking something up, because I need to know where to go next. Okay, so I need to go to the ice gym, which I've already flown to here. The issue is... I mean, my team's keeping up pretty well with what levels we need. So that's... Oh, right, I have Psychic. So... Actually, what I should say is... What? You can learn Psychic? I did not know that. Extra Sensory is not bad, and Flinch Chance is good, but your speed is not good. That's the problem with my bug types. Not a lot of them have a lot of speed. That's why I kind of want a Kleavor. Because it's pretty speedy, or it can be. I'm going to make another Psychic TM if I can. But Psychic. I know I can make it. I just got it. There it is. What do I need? I need Relo Mud and Indeedee Fur. Indeedee's the one I need to know where it is. So while I'm talking, I'll go ahead and do that. So, what... Where was I on the talking, by the way? My brain stopped working. Ah, okay, I think I got it. So, an issue I have is the... There it is. Where are you at? You're in the upper right portion of the map. Lovely. Which means I can't really do much about that until I'm level 55. Alright, well that's good to know. So, what is bugging me about it's the treasure hunt itself. So I get having this big school-wide event or the school field trip and stuff like that. That's perfectly understandable. That's normal to me because, you know, American school system, that's usually what happens. Where I lose it is the school itself, along with the parents in a way, are allowing the students... Oh my goodness, I need to beat... How many? 10 in this... Let's see the mountain. I have to beat them on the mountain. Got it. So... They are allowing children to run around in an area with pretty relatively dangerous Pokemon. Like, most Pokemon just like being left alone, but some of them are pretty aggressive. And also, I'm aware Drifloon and Drifblim exist in this game, who have had multiple Pokedex entries stating how they kidnap children. That is not a joke, just... Sorry, I was wondering if it was shiny. So, allowing children to run around basically unsupervised in an entire region, I can't stop sliding, is like highly irresponsible for both both the school and parents. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not being like, oh, be helicopter parents and stuff like, oops. I'm not saying be a helicopter parent or anything like that. By all means, do not be a helicopter parent. Let your children explore and not be dumb as they grow up eating Tide Pods. But allow them to experience what it's like to play outside, get poison ivy, unless they're allergic to it, in which case, by all means, do not let them get allergic to it. Or do not let them touch it if they're allergic to it. Protect them from the stuff that you know will cause major issues. Allowing them to get a cut or a bruise on their body isn't a bad thing. It's something that I grew up doing a lot of as a kid, and it helped me to be a little bit tougher than what most people around me are. Like, I still have my issues, I know that, and I'm still kind of pretty emotionally sensitive. But, like, I can take some damage, not gonna lie. And there's nothing wrong with that. I didn't even see you, buddy. But that's why I have an issue with this treasure hunt thing. Like, it's great for a story bump. Or a story hook. Because, oh, you get to participate in this massive event where you get to explore and be your own thing. But you really don't gotta have a choice, but you know what I mean. So it's great for that. But when you think about it mildly logically, it's kind of dumb. Then you got the champion part, the gym league portion of it. So a big gripe for me about this gym league thing is that this is more of an, well, I mean, I guess as some people might call it, it's a boomer viewpoint. Even though I'm not a boomer. I I believe I'm a millennial based on my age range, which I'm not spilling here. But old Pokemon games, there was one champion, and why is there a Psyduck here? That's it. One champion, that's it. You'd have the Elite Four, and usually a member of the Elite Four, whoever got kicked out of the Elite Four, no, whoever was originally the champion would get canned from the championship, become the next toughest Elite Four member, and then the weakest Elite Four member would be kicked out. That's usually lore-wise how it works. Obviously, many of the games kind of take a leniency towards it and don't do that. But that's like lore-wise how it's supposed to work. But for Paldea, you have a system of classification where you... Why is there a Halucha here? Where... By the way, I haven't seen a single trainer. Like, at all. And I've been looking. Where... You have an champion, but you also have several students who are also champions. Now I get it, they're underneath they're still students. So technically speaking, by the logic of the definition of this area, it's not an actual championship role. It's not like in Sword and Shield where the champion has to where they have to do all the responsibility stuff. But it's still mildly confusing because, as far as we are aware, there is no opportunity for us to become a proper champion, as far as we know. If that were the case, I mean, the argument could be said that, oh, if that were the case, then... Well, I should start with my argument. My argument for that would be, for why that can't be the case, is because why there isn't a chance for us to become a champion properly is because Gita is still the champion, and I was nowhere near you. And if we are going by basic ruling, I hate it when they do this. Like, give me freaking iframes or something. What are you gonna do? You literally can't hurt me. You can do 1 damage to me. Stupid. Thank you. But if that were the case, then Gita must either be supremely overpowered, or a recent champion, based on how the rules of the Pokemon world usually works. Now, the argument could be said that yes, she is supremely overpowerful, but that argument feels kind of like a cop-out. Because, like, okay, so she's powerful, that's why she hasn't... Nope, stop. That's why she hasn't been beaten. She's just that good of a champion, blah, blah, blah. But my issue with that statement is her level of strategy is absolute garbage, and you'll see what I mean whenever we start to fight her. I'm back on Montevero, of all places. But that's the issue I have with the champion stuff. It doesn't fully make sense in my head how the Paldean region works on that. Oh, finally, somebody can battle. I twisted my ankle climbing some... You twisted your Pokeball, sir. I can't see you. There you are. Edgar! That is a proper Pokemon for a courier to have. I salute you, sir. And it's dead. Another issue. Stop it. Another issue I have actually is because of Team Star. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't have an issue with Team Star as a concept because they are, from what we've learned, previously students who were bullied and are now standing up for themselves, but somebody basically misunderstood it and now they are viewed as the bullies even though they were, you know, defending themselves, which, you know, classic American school systems, in my opinion. I'm being bullied for most of my school life. The teachers aren't doing jack shit about it to stop it. I'm gonna stand up for myself. Well, I stood up for myself, and now I'm the bully, according to the teachers. I grew up in a really not good school system, to be honest. All the bullies were the jocks. It was actually a cliche, to be honest. A lot of the bullies were jocks, and they would, like, pick on me for not liking sports and stuff like that because, I'm sorry, I'm a nerd. I like nerd shit. You want me to like sports? Stop being a dick. But they would get away with it because they were usually the sports stars, and then the one time I actually defended myself through physical self-defense because I was actually getting physically harmed, I ended up getting in-school suspension, and the person who physically harmed me got nothing. Bro. You had me concerned. Or maybe it was a shiny and I accidentally killed it. I don't know. I have never fully understood the shiny defense mechanic here. Because when you send a Pokemon out to get a shiny, it doesn't attack, or to attack a shiny, it doesn't attack the shiny. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah. So the Team Star issue isn't so much that the Team Star exists. Well, I mean, actually it is that it exists, to be honest, because they exist outside of the school areas. Like, look at this map. Team Star. This is a Team Star. That's the closest town. This is a Team Star. That's the closest town. The next one is this one. Team Star. Oh, actually, these guys are kind of fucked. So, like, here's the Team Star. Technically speaking, that's the closest town, but that's... This is a Team Star. That's the closest town. Actually, technically speaking, that's the closest town, but... And then up here, Team Star. That's the closest town. So these students who are being truant are living in the wild. I still can't get over that Larry. You basically see the back of Larry's head and that's it. But these students who are basically living in the wild on their own in compounds were forced into that situation and it never got fixed. Like, I'm sorry, that's not cool in any capacity. There's no possible way you could explain that to me, or anybody in this world could explain that to me as it being okay, whether by the teachers being okay with it, the students are obviously okay with it because they're doing it, or the parents of the students being okay with it. Now, granted, this is the Pokemon world. You send a 10-year-old out to get a dangerous Pokemon that can breathe fire, shoot water, or grow plants out exponentially, and then you send them on a journey through an entire region. Basically, it's like if you sent a 10-year-old through the continent of America with a rodent. And that's basically it. And that's another big issue with me. It's just the fact that the team stars kind of shouldn't exist if proper adult guidance was a thing in this, even for a Pokemon game. There's a lot more, but I don't have time for it right now. So I might continue it next episode. I might not. Don't know. But I'm going to call it here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel that we can see more content like this in the future. And if you're coming back on the regular and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's free. It helps out a ton. I'm greatly appreciative. If you could share this with your friends, your family, your favorite snowflake in the air, I would greatly appreciate that as well. And as always, I will see you as we continue our adventure in Pokemon Violet Bug-type Gym Leader Run. Bye-bye!